Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Patch Notes video, this time Season 1.03. Let's get into it. Biggest change, probably, Rick Sanchez is now in the game, so that's cool, right? Rick's in there, and then here is a new change I know that is hotly debated. The XP required to go from level 3 to 15 on Character Mastery Track has been doubled. They're finding that people could get to level 15 of the Mastery Track too quickly, and this is to help us make it a bit of more of a journey. I mean, I understand why, but at the same time, I really didn't think there was that big of an issue with it, because, I mean, the faster you can get your mastery track all the way done, the faster you can get perk sharing and just training perks and stuff like that. So it does kind of suck. You have to play a character a lot more with maybe the perks that you don't think are right for the character or the perks you don't want for the character, but overall, it is what it is. It's okay. I mean, I kind of wish it wasn't doubled. Maybe increase it a little bit, but doubling, that's a bit much, in my opinion. But what are you going to do? We'll see how it works out. I don't know if I'm alone in that either. I assume no one is happy with this, but I don't see it as that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Let's see. Loading performance, cool. The initial free character from completing the intro tutorial is Shaggy instead of Wonder Woman. I kind of like this. I mean, Wonder Woman and Shaggy, they're both great characters, but Shaggy's the poster boy, so I mean, you should have him as the first character, and he's like the Shoto of this game, so I'm not mad that that Shaggy is now the main character. Attack decay steps have been added to the intro tutorial. Okay, issue, bug. Okay, cool. We got some new cosmetics. We got Chef Rain Dog, which might make me main Rain Dog, because I mean, that's adorable. That's so cute. Look at that. I mean, that's it. Just look at that. It's so cute. Then we got Golden Rain Dog, which I think you can only buy with gold. I think I saw that either on Twitter or somewhere up here, but you only buy that with gold, I'm pretty sure. Pretty cool looking skin, not gonna lie. And then we have Tiger Millionaire Steven. I haven't watched any Steven universe, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one, but it does look cool. I like the flip flops. I like the Saul Goodman vibes that Steven's putting off. That's pretty cool. The Twitch extension got some updates. You can now vote for your fighter. Like the broadcaster can start a fighting vote and chat can vote. We weren't able to figure it out yesterday during the stream, so I don't know how to do it yet, but that's cool. I actually really like that. It might make me stream a little bit more, you know, because you get more of that interaction and stuff. And you can also claim free toasts from Twitch channels running the extension. So now if you watch me stream, which you should, twitch.tv/ZuluLeaks, go follow, please. You can get toasts and stuff. So there you go. You get to watch your favorite YouTubers or Twitch streamers and stuff play MultiVersus and get rewarded for doing it, which is never a bad thing. Now, the anti-infinite combo system. This is interesting. We implemented a new anti-infinite combo system that will decay all subsequent attacks if the same attack has been used 4 or more times in the same true combo. The goal is to put a global soft cap on infinite combos and make combos more creative. We hope the change pushes players to explore new and more exciting combo routes. We were considering the max number of the same attack being used to be 3, but wanted to more slowly evaluate the change. We're going to be evaluating the change and are open to feedback on how we can improve the system. The option to choose between 4 direction or 8 direction for the right stick or the C stick has been added to the settings menu. Cool. So I like that they are capping infinite combos. Personally, I don't play at the high enough level to even encounter those, or at least I haven't ran into any of them, and I try not to do them. So I mean, but it's always good. There shouldn't be infinites in a fighting game. You shouldn't lose because you made one mistake that started the infinite. So yeah, I like that. And then we have a new light projectile, which are projectiles that deal no knockback. The only ones in the game right now are Rick, his uncharged blaster shot, so like just neutral, special, normal, like uncharged, and the pie is fired by the Neptur assist item. Don't know what that is, but it's assume that's like a free-for-all only type item. So I mean, it's what it is. But now we have light projectiles and heavy projectiles. So cool. I hope they add this into the in-game glossary so that everyone, you know, has a source to actually go look and dig through that entire new system. Now we got the big stuff. We got the bugs, or not the bugs. I mean, Bugs is here. He's right here. But nerfs, buffs, changes, all that stuff, which there is not as many as there was last patch, as you can see. But we still have quite a bit to cover. Alrighty. Arya Bug Fix. This is an issue where Arya could deal much more damage than intended. Damn. Some would say that's just skill. I'm playing, but okay. I wonder what attack was doing it. Maybe shout out to Buku, who's always in the Discord in the comments down below. Hopefully someone can tell us what attack did more damage, because usually when I see Aryas, they combo you, do like 30 damage, and then get hit off screen. So I don't know. And then neutral special. Fix an issue that that was causing hitboxes on stolen attacks to not hit reliably. Alrighty. We're still looking at updates to Arya's up special, but could use more time to make it right. Expect an update in the near future. Yeah, so she her moves didn't get fixed. That kind of sucks. I feel bad for any of the Arya mains that are left still playing Arya. Whoop. Because, man, you guys have had it rough. But hopefully next patch, you guys can actually use your kit and have everything work. But we'll see. Then Bugs Bunny, down, air attack. Hitbox is slightly smaller to better match the visual. Cool. I mean, is what it is. I really want to consider that a huge nerf, depending on how it's fixed. But I mean, if it matches the visuals now, then it should still be hitting if you're on point. So, and then Finn got some more nerfs. There's a bug fix on his side air attack. Can no longer ignore all special limits when branching into the attack. Cool. That's gonna hurt his combos a little bit, but that is a bug. Like I said, I don't count bug fixes as nerfs because it was something not working as intended. So there you go. Then his air down attack, instant cancel on hit removed, cool, and ground side attack, instant jump cancel on hit removed. So it looks like his combo game might have gotten hurt quite a bit because, you know, you could cancel out of stuff and then that would lead into other stuff, and that's how combos work. But yeah, it looks like his combo game might be hurt a little bit. We'll have to see. I still think Finn is a top tier character. Yeah, I really don't think this is going to budge him all that much off of his tier list because he still has good fundamentals. He still has strong attacks. But we'll see how that goes. And then Garnet. I don't have any experience playing Garnet, but she got lots of buffs. I know that she's been underperforming quite a bit. I know that usually if I run into a Garnet, they lose. So hopefully these buffs help. I know there are a lot of Garnet mains out there that have been looking for buffs, and it looks like you might have gotten some. So ground down attack. Garnet now retains some of her velocity moving into the attack. Cool. Maybe that opens up more combo routes, or at least just keeping your velocity and keeping that momentum. It might help you dodge stuff. That's definitely a buff. Can't really see a downside with that. Ground up attack. Recovery reduced by 3 frames on hit. This change should improve Garnet's ability to follow up on a successful attack. Yeah, that definitely helps her combos. You can land it and now combo off of it more reliably and lead into other stuff, so that's good. Air down attack hitbox, active frames start 2 frames earlier, so the active hitbox is out sooner. So there might be there might have been situations in the past where you did that attack and it was too early in the animation, so it counted as not hitting. But now with it starting 2 frames earlier, hopefully that won't happen as much. Hopefully when you go to actually use it, the hitbox will be active and you'll be good to go. Air neutral attack. Recovery reduced by 3 frames on hit. Follow up on successful attack. Yeah, so it looks like the same thing. Hopefully this helps her combo games. She got a lot of good buffs this patch. I'm excited to see if she rises up on like tier lists and stuff like that. But yeah, good Garnet mains, good job. You guys got some buffs. Hopefully you guys can go out there and start kicking some ass. Gizmo, all buffs. I really thought Gizmo would get nerfed because I thought he was pretty strong on launch, but apparently I'm wrong. But he got all buffs, which I'm not mad. I like playing Gizmo too, so let's go ahead and run through these. Jump speed, increased jump speed to 3,700 from 3,400. So he jumps faster. Cool. That will help with connecting some air stuff maybe. Or you can jump up and hit stuff a little bit faster, which is never a bad thing. His air ground neutral special. Music note, lifetime extended to 10 seconds from 9 seconds. I really think the music note stuff needs a bigger buff than that, because I still really don't see it being used that much. And if it is used, it almost always leads into the Gizmo getting comboed and taking some serious damage for not much trade-off. I think that they need to make the notes either stack maybe like 2 per note or something like that, or lower how many max stacks you need for that silence to actually activate, because right now it's just, with the game being as fast-paced as it is, you know, constant dodges, constant ducking, constant attacks being thrown out and stuff like that, you're just not going to have the time to put out that many notes to land that silence. I mean, you can set up a trap, sure, but there's enough zoning in the game where even if you do set up like just a barricade of song notes, there's still other ways to get around it. Alright, ground side special. Car now classified as a heavy projectile, so it goes through light projectiles. That's great, because the car is honestly one of the most fun moves to use in the game, in my opinion, so that's cool. Air side special. Recovery reduced by 5 frames. Good, because it felt way too long doing the umbrella and then trying to cancel out the little hover, so hopefully that helps with that, and you can actually do the side umbrella and maybe combo off of it a little bit, or at least get into a better position instead of automatically getting floated up, and kind of it makes it easy for the enemy to like predict where you're going to be, so hopefully that helps out. And then air down special can jump, cancel out of the attack. Cool, because that's great, actually. I love that. So the air down special is the butt slam. Now that you can jump, cancel out of it, you could go down, so if the enemy is trying to hit you like with an up tilt or something like that, you can jump, cancel, and then cause them to whiff, and then go back into it or do something else to punish it. I think it's going to add a lot of mind games to Gizmo's game plan, which is cool. Yeah, I really like all of Gizmo's buffs. He got quite a big buff list, and I'm excited to actually play more of Gizmo and test those out and see how good he is now, because I think he is one of the more fun characters to play. Harley Bug Fix down special will fix an issue where Jack in the Box would sometimes not hit overlapping enemies. Cool. Hopefully that works as intended. Iron Giant neutral special. Bolts will no longer be destroyed when they exit the blast box, but Iron Giant is not KO'd. Cool. That works. I like that. Alrighty. So you should be able to get your bolts without, or even after dying. Okay, cool. Jake. Jake got nerfed. Yep, Jake got nerfed. While in the house and on the ground, Jake will no longer bounce grounded opponents. Cool. That's actually really good because it felt really dumb just having him sit in his house and pretty much just counter whatever you're trying to do and just bounce you and stuff. So I like that. The house is probably still going to be super strong, but it being less strong on the ground is definitely a good change. Then ground down attack. Cover increased by 4 frames on whiff. Okay, so that should be easier to punish. Not too many nerfs. Hopefully that moves him more into the right spot. Like I said, not too many big changes, of course, but yeah. Look out for that down attack, because you might be able to punish it a little bit better. Then LeBron got a change. Experimental tag removed. He's not an experimental character anymore. Good job. Bug fix. Fix the bug that would cause the ball to disappear when thrown close to the enemy. I've had that happen a couple times. It is really annoying. That's a good bug fix. I'm glad they took care of that. Let's see. The air ground neutral special. When an ally receives a pass, they emit a small explosion to knock away enemies. No look pass basketball speed increased to 3,200 from 3,000. So yeah, so you should be able to hit your no look passes a little bit better because it goes faster, so you don't have to lead as much or anticipate the timing as much. And I like the small explosion bit. That would I bet that sets up for some really cool combos. You pass it, explodes and knocks them away, and then so you have like Batman, and Batman can do his up special or something like that. That's actually really cool. I'm excited to see the combo videos for like the duos combos with LeBron's little explosion. That's going to be really interesting. Then you got nerfs. Air ground down special. No longer blocks heavy projectiles. Okay. Basketball air neutral attack. No longer breaks armor on the first hit. Okay. I mean, yeah, those are nerfs. It sucks that it no longer breaks armor, but I still think the move is going to be super good, especially when you're in the air. Not a lot of people have armor in the air. I know Superman does, and maybe like 1 or 2 other characters, but I can't think of anyone off the top of my head that has armor in the air that is that annoying. And I know you can use this on grounded opponents too, but usually, you're going to use it on the air. So that sucks that it doesn't break armor anymore. Just if you main LeBron, take note of that. Remember that, it might not be able to get you out of some sticky situations that it might have in the past. But yeah, honestly, not too bad. The not blocking heavy projectiles makes sense because like the things classified as a heavy projectile are like the safe and the rocket and stuff, and it makes sense that doesn't block it anymore. So yeah, LeBron, he got nerfed a little bit, but I think this buff outweighs these 2 nerfs, if I'm being honest. Like I said, I'm really excited to see how that goes, the explosion. But let's move on. Morty, experimental tag removed. Cool. You're not a science experiment anymore, Morty. I mean, you kind of always are, but whatever. Air side special. Recovery increased by 3 frames on whiff. That means his little kick. You can punish it anymore. I mean, honestly, I think that it was already pretty bad. Like, I found it already pretty easy to punish if someone whiffed the side special. But now you have even a greater window to do that. And I mean, if there is a Shaggy spamming side special, definitely do punish that, because I mean, it's a brain dead strategy. But yeah, so you can punish that a little bit easier now. Cool. And then air neutral attack no longer breaks armor on the first hit. That makes sense. I'm okay with that. But I mean, the kicks come out so fast, it might not break armor on the first hit, but I think you'll definitely, if you position yourself right, you should be able to break it. You should be good. So yeah, Shaggy got nerfed. I don't think they're that bad, though. I don't think his game plan's going to change or whatever. As someone that still mains Shaggy, I guess. Excuse me. I don't think it's that bad. Now, Steven Universe. He got buffed. Okay. Let's see what happened. I thought he got nerfed this patch, but nope, he got buffed. So, air grind up special, smooth out movement, so the attack won't hitch. Cool, because that always kind of sucks when stuff hitches, because it just doesn't flow correctly, and it makes it real awkward to use. And it looks like the same thing happened for his ground side attack 1 through 3. So that's his jab string. Smoothed out movement so the attack won't hitch. First attack can now branch earlier into the second attack. The second attack can now branch earlier into the final attack. And the forward momentum during attacks increase so that they hit more reliably. Cool. Because it sucks whenever you land your jab string and the opponent doesn't even dodge or anything and it just drops. So I'm glad that that is going to be working as intended. So you can actually land your jabs, do your combos, get all swaggy with it, you know. Let's see. Air side attack. Increased knockback scaling to 14.5 from 13.5. Steven's horizontal kill power was very low. We hope this change will help him in that aspect. Okay, I'm okay with that, but I think what really characterized Steven was his kill potential from the top. Like, horizontally, you didn't really have to fear him all that much, but if he was underneath you, you needed to be scared. So I really don't think that they needed to increase the horizontal kill power. I always kind of saw him as a vertical specialist. But, I mean, only by 1 point of scaling, that's not too bad. And, I mean, if there were cases, because I don't play Steven, if there were cases where it, like, you're just, like, this close from killing someone with a horizontal attack and it doesn't happen, hopefully this will fix that and make that, like, make it less cheap if it's just like that, they barely get back, you know? Because those are when it's the most annoying, is whenever someone barely gets back. So, maybe that was happening too much. Maybe his kill power was too low, but, yeah. There you go. Steven Main's got some buffs. Good job. Then air ground side special, increased projectile speed slightly. Cool. Probably hit a little bit better. You won't have to adjust for aim or your opponent's movement as much. Then air down attack. Hitbox active frames start 2 frames earlier. This change makes the active hit frames more accurately match the animation. That's always a good thing. So the hitbox is out a little bit longer, so you might find it easier to land that attack and combo into it and off of it and stuff, because the hurtbox is out a little bit better. But yeah. If you were landing it just fine before, you're still going to land it just fine. I don't think that if you were having like big issues missing it, this is going to help too much since it's only 2 frames. But hey, every little bit helps, and hopefully it is an easier attack to land. Then Superman. Superman got some nerfs. Thank God. Can I just say that? I don't know about you guys, but I've been going up against the cheesiest Supermans that just grab spam, armor spam, all that stuff. So hopefully we get some good nerfs. All right, ground up attack. Reduced charge knockback scaling to 1.5 times from times 2. That's cool. Charge cancel reduced by 4 frames. That's cool. This should make the attack slightly more of a commitment. I like that, because a lot of people can just spam up tilt on the ground, and there's really not much you can do about it unless you use projectiles and kind of zone them out and stuff. Because if you go in for an attack, odds are it's going to clip you. Even if you come from like behind the Superman, how it goes up and over, kind of like an arc. Sometimes it'll still clip you. Hopefully that'll work, and hopefully this will not be a super easy move to kill with, because the knockback scaling is reduced by half a point, like by 0.5. So hopefully that doesn't kill as easily, and yeah, I think this is a good change, making it more of a commitment. Like, yeah, you can go for this big ol' uppercut that, you know, has good kill power, but if you whiff it, you are going to get punished for it. You can't just, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, and then hope that they just run into it, which honestly happens a lot. Ground neutral attack. Charge cancel reduced by 4 frames, so now you cancel out of it a little slower. That's not too bad. Then air up special. Recovery increased by 12 frames on whiff. Now that is significant. 12 frames. So basically, actually, let me cover all the changes first. Lowered base knockback of down throw. This should help make the wall camping strategy less effective. I don't think I ever ran into the wall camping strategy, but if it has a name, it must have been pretty bad. So that's a good change. And then recovery increased by 12 frames on whiff. Now, if they really go for that up special and they go for the grab and they miss, you can really punish them now. So hopefully you can get some good air combos and some good kill moves and stuff like that off of whiff punishing it, because man, I like how they made that more of a committal move. You know, it's like you can go for this up throw that can kill super easily, especially, you know, at the top or the side of the map. But, you know, if you miss it, you're probably going to get blown up. So yeah, Superman got some good nerfs. I don't think they killed the character. I know everyone, when they see their main get nerfed, they're like, oh, he's dead. They made him so bad. They're personally attacking me and the character I use. It's not that bad. I think he's still going to be super strong. I think he's going to be super good. Still probably one of the better tanks in the game, if not the best tank in the game. But now he kills a little bit. It's a little harder to kill with him. I don't think it's that much harder. Odds are, if you're still playing Superman, like a high-level Superman, you're playing him good and you're doing what you need to do, you'll have no problems killing. Just be careful on your up special. You can't really throw it out as willy-nilly as you might have before, because with that 12 extra frames added onto whiff, you will probably get blown up for it. So just be a little bit careful. Make sure your grab's going to land before you go for it, and you should be good. See, Tom and Jerry got lots of buffs. Are we almost done? Yep, 2 more characters. Look at that. This might be like the shortest patch notes video I've done in a minute. But hey, you guys said you guys like these longer form patch notes, so that's what I'm here for. And if you made it this far into the video, I should probably throw in a mid call to action. I need to start doing that more. If you made it this far into the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all your MultiVersus content and fighting game stuff in general. I'll be covering Tekken and Street Fighter 6 whenever their new releases come out, whenever we get more news about them. But yeah, definitely subscribe, all that stuff. Let's see, Tom and Jerry Bug Fix, or tweak. What is the wrench icon? It is a change. Okay. Change. To his ground side attack 1. Hitbox active frame window increased by 2 frames, and recovery increased by 4 frames on whiff. So it's going to hit a little bit easier since the active hitbox comes out, or starts 2 frames earlier, but the recovery is increased by 4. So easier to hit, but if you do miss, you're going to get blown up a little bit more for it, or at least you'll have less time to get out of the way and dodge and stuff. Ground side attack 2. Recovery increased by 4 frames on whiff. So once again, you'll just get whiff punish. So just be careful before you throw out the side attack 1 and 2. And yeah, hopefully you'll be all right. Just make sure that's going to land, or make sure you've done a good job at kind of spacing yourself to where you have time to get out of the way of whatever kind of whiff punish is coming your way. His air side attack at a buff, though, recovery reduced by 3 frames, cool, and recovery land cancel reduced by 7 frames, also really cool. So now you should be able to cancel out that stuff a lot better, even on either land or in air. So hopefully that opens up some more routes for you to get out of the way if you need to, or maybe you can, with the recovery frames reduced, maybe someone that's used to the old timing will try to punish you, and you can actually whiff punish them or do whatever, because you recover a lot faster now. Well, 3 frames and 7 frames. So yeah, try to if you're playing against high level people, try to bait out, or try to do that attack, get out of the way, and then try to whiff punish their retaliation. Then the air down attack. You had a lot of air changes. Was Tom and Jerry having troubles in the air? Air down attack. Recovery reduced by 3 frames. Recovery lane cancel window moved forward by 3 frames. And push knockback angle to be more horizontal. Alright, so yeah, just like the last one. You recover faster, so you can whiff punish better, get out of the way or whatever. And the pushback angle to be more horizontal. Cool. I don't play a lot of Tom and Jerry. I tried to, and then I was like, I don't have the Mega Mind for this. I can't. My brain, I have peanut brain. That's why I play Shaggy. But yeah, there you go. It's more horizontal. So maybe percussive punch power might be a little bit better for that move if that's like your main kill move. And then his air ground neutral special. Jerry returns back to Tom if he is killed when attached to an ally. That is a pretty big buff, because it says he returns to Tom if he's killed when attached to an ally. Does that mean instantly returned? Because that's strong if it's an instant return. But it's kind of worth it, because it is kind of hard to attach Jerry to your ally and do all your normal setups when your teammate has a brain of its own and they're jumping and moving around everywhere. 'Cause, you know, they got their own game plan. They're not trying to pay attention to what you're trying to do. Maybe I just have bad friends. But yeah, if that's instant, that's strong. It's a good day for Tom and Jerry mains. So yeah, can't wait to see all those combos and stuff. Then last character of the patch, the main girl, Velma. Velma Bug Fix. Ground up special. Fix the bug where Velma's vial wouldn't apply stacks of ice reliably. That's a good fix because if you use a move and it hits, it should probably do the thing it's supposed to. So that works. And then we have the air ground neutral attack. Bug Fix. Toodles? Speech bubble no longer consumes 1 additional ammo. Oh, that's weird. That one specific, I guess, model for the speech bubble was consuming 2. That's a weird glitch. Glad it's fixed. Glad it's fixed. Then ally enhanced speech bubbles no longer apply 1 stack of weaken. Okay, so now, yeah, so now that is fixed to only use 1 ammo and not that 1 additional. But your ally speech bubbles no longer apply stacks of weaken. Okay, that kind of sucks. That's a nerf. I mean, it is a bug fix, but it's also a nerf. So she probably won't be able to apply weaken that reliably anymore from that source. I mean, she still can apply weaken on her own just fine, but you won't get those additional stacks from your buddies. Then the air down attack. Push knockback angle to be more horizontal. Cool. So just remember that. Remember if you're trying to kill with that it goes side to side more. Then air ground up air. Recovery increased by 3 frames. Now, if they do whiff that, you can probably whiff punish it easier by 3 more frames. Or what I like to do is instead of going in for the whiff punish, because they'll know I'm going for the whiff punish, they'll try to dodge out of the way. So now you have 3 more frames to kind of try to bait them into dodging into you or your teammates' combos. So that's cool. And then last nerf, air ground neutral special. Ally enhanced beam no longer applies 1 stack a weekend, and ally enhanced beam base knockback reduced from 1750 to 1600. All right, so yeah, it looks like your allies might not be able to apply stacks a weekend at all. So it looks like if you are gonna try to run a debuff build with Velma, you're gonna be doing all those stacks on your own. And the knockback was reduced from the ally special beam. So just remember that. Remember that might not kill at percents you're used to. It might take a little more damage, a little bit more hits on an opponent to actually get them up to that damage to kill them. So if you play with Velma, if your buddy's a Velma main, or if you're a Velma main, just make sure you pay attention to that. Remember that it's not going to kill at as low as percents. You're going to have to do a little bit more work. I mean, it was only reduced by 150, which isn't that much, but I mean, it's like 5% of this, 4%, something like that. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And I think that's actually going to be it for this video. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite buff / nerf was. You like the LeBron nerfs? You like the Superman nerfs? I know I like the Superman nerfs. Do you like the Tom and Jerry buffs? Let me know down in the comments below so we can have a discussion about it. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go to the description and join our community Discord server where we're talking about the game, grouping up for game nights, and getting ready for guilds to drop. I cannot wait for guilds to drop. I am ready. We better have the #1 guild in MultiVersus. All right. So yeah, make sure you join, be a part of that. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything left I need to add. I'm Zuliliix, and I will see you out in the multiverse.